Annie, what do you have to say? You're a good girl, aren't you? Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's 8 p.m. live as usual here in Columbus, Ohio on the Random Night channel. In the morning, I talk about a Bible verse, but in the morning, it's random. Hey, good morning, Frank. You got on really quick. Your alarm must be working. Are you at the car wash? I'm drinking some hot lemon water. Hey, Dolly, how are you? Hey, Snow. How was everyone's day? How was your day, Frank? Dolly, Snow? Yes, I think it's PM. Annie's tired. I took her to the dog park and gave her another bath. But this time, thanks to Frank, I was able to use I have a hose that extends the shower head so that I can more easily give her a bath while I'm on my knees, bending over the tub. It's kind of difficult. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's Thursday. You got to babysit. That's nice of you, Frank, to do that. And then work on your businesses after that. Oh, did I say morning? Hey, way to get caught up on your homework, Snow. That's good, man. That is good. Hey, thanks for liking the video, whoever did that. I appreciate it. And probably have subscribers on only right now, but if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And there's Annie. She is crashed. She's been in the kennel for the last 2 hours since we went to the dog park, and then she got something to eat, and I gave her a shower bath. She just crashed. Oh, you went to Walmart today and then work out and volunteering. Oh, wow, that's nice, Dolly. What kind of volunteer work do you do? Kind of curious. All right, while you type that, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up and do the quote. Quote we start off with every night. Charles Swindoll, attitude, okay? This is important. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It's more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, and than what other people think or say or do. It's more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It'll make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is, we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We can't change the fact that people will act in a certain way, and we can't change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. Charles Swindoll. Hey, what's going on, B? We were just talking about our days. How was your day, B? Annie had a good day. She went out in the morning for over 30 minutes. We were at the dog park for 35 or more minutes, 40 minutes. She got all muddy, had to take a shower bath, which probably stresses her out, makes her tired. She's been in the kennel pretty much the last 2 hours, just catching a nap, just chilling. But she's all clean, so she looks nice and bright white again. She gets a muddy brown. Today, Hey, I wanted to thank you guys for yesterday. Yesterday was really fun, especially Frank. Frank came over, didn't go home like he normally does and have dinner with his wife. He came over here and had dinner with me. We had my chili and we played the game about his great grandfather. I think a lot of you saw that. Uh-oh, did Snow find it again? Uh-oh. I think Snow may have found it. Let's give Snow a shot here, what he was looking at. Hey Giovanni, what's going on? Orangey double click. I think Snow found it. I got to give it to Snow. He said over on the table by the candle. Yeah, I put Orangey in front of the candle. How did you find Orangey so fast? Nice one, Snow. Well, you get to make another request again. I forgot what your request was yesterday. I forgot what it was. I'll remember at some point. But there's Orangey. Orangey hiding in front of the candle. Below Ludwig von Beethoven ink drawing. Oh, you saw it when I walked away from the quote. Okay. Oh, you didn't find it yesterday? For some reason, I thought you did, Snow. Maybe it was the day before. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday was fun with Frank playing a game. But today, I wanted to do something different. I don't know if you saw today's title. It said, a question, and where's Orangey? Well, you guys already found Orangey. But the question is more of a serious question. It's a book. From a book that I've been reading. Romeo, age. What does that mean? What's your age, Romeo? Where do you live? You know, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to fix my camera. I don't know what happened. It's still all backwards. I'm trying to figure out what the temperature is out there. Oh my goodness, it says 44. Holy cow, 44 degrees. It is definitely warm. Oh, how old am I? I'm 54. I'm 54. Why do you ask, Romeo? And where are you from? That's an interesting name. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh man, I don't look that young, but thank you. Hey, what's up, Annie? Hey, look at Annie. She's waking up. She doesn't like it that I'm not paying attention to her. Annie, what are you doing? Shadow Band. Hey, what's going on, Sandwich? Sandwich, you changed your name. You were Big Papa Sandwichstein, and now you're just Sandwich again. Hey, Olivia, what's going on? Look at Annie. I look like an actor. Which actor do I look like? Who do I look like? Here you go, Annie. B in the house. Everyone's in the house. Big Papa was misleading. You just Sandwich. I like that. You remind me of the actor that played the husband in the movie Overboard. Okay, I'm not a big movie watcher, so I'll have to go look that up. Overboard. Margaret, Matt Hargett. Margaret. My request is that you make a YouTube short of you and Annie at the dog park. Okay, I will do that. Oh my goodness, it is going to be it'll be a funny short because the dog park is a muddy mess. Like all the grass is gone, all the snow and ice is melted, and it is just mud and water. So the last 2 days I took her, I had to give her a shower. And tomorrow it's raining. So if I'm not even promising I'm going to go to the dog park tomorrow, but because it's raining, depends on how hard it's raining. You guys are funny. Romeo says, you look like someone who'd be on a really old photo from the 30s in a suit. That could be true. My college basketball teammates, one of my teammates, a guard, for some reason, when I would wear my suit and however I wore my hair, he said I looked like Elliot Ness. Elliot Ness was I don't know if he was a federal agent or a detective or someone who's going after the mafia, I think, back in the 20s or 30s. So that's funny that you said that, because they used to call me Elliot Ness on the well, at least the black guys call me Elliot Ness. I don't know where that came from. Elliot Ness was my name. Kurt Russell. Oh, wow, thanks. Kurt Russell. Ted Danson. That's funny. Could be. Oh, Kurt Russell. Okay. If you tried to buy alcohol at my store, I would ask for ID. Wow, thanks. Your second request is to only do it if it is good enough weather for it. Oh, thank you, Snow. I appreciate it. That's kind. That's kind. Yeah. If it's raining a little bit, we'll go out there. I mean, she needs the exercise. But if it's pouring, I don't even know if she would like it. Well, she probably wouldn't care. Oh, yeah. Elliot Ness got Al Capone. Is that who we got? Okay. Thanks, Sandwich. I'm only 25 years old. Rabid robots. Yeah, you guys are funny. Hey, if you guys haven't already subscribed, please do so. And share my channel with others. I'd really appreciate it. And then after hearing about everybody's day, I want to know about everyone's day. Olivia, I know you joined late. I want to know how your day was. Sandwich, B, how was everyone's day? Annie got wiped out at the dog park in a follow-up shower bath. Did I watch the moon landing? No. I was born in 70. I think I missed it, right? Did I miss it by a year? Unless they had a moon landing today and I missed it. Oh, yeah, the Untouchables. That's right. That must be where that came from, the Untouchables. Day ended better than it started. Good, B. T. Mooney. Busy at work today. Yeah, it usually is. If you're not busy, that's a bad thing. Then you'd be in fear of losing your job because you don't have any work to do. Plus, then the time goes really slow. It's terrible. Sandwich, chatted with some people, took a walk and felt cold so far. Frank Capone was the real one. Al was just a nice guy. Oh, really? Jive at 5. I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out. That's interesting. Hey, Toga. LOV, whatever LOV means. Mike Johnson shall not be silenced. Jay Smart Person, if you're really 70, what was it like in the 1980s? I'm 54. The 80s were good. That's when I was in high school. Probably starting around 85 or 84. Fall of 84 through 88 is when I was in high school. Olivia had a good day. That's good. Not too busy. Okay. There was a lot to do. That's good. Dolly was busy. She did volunteer work and Went to Walmart, did something else. That's cool you do volunteer work. That's really nice. You're cranky, need to chill. Pew Pew 77. Hey, doso, come. No, we like to listen and talk with you. We like your songs and your stories too. That's like Pew Pew. That's like a little poem. How was it busy? You will not silence me, sir. Okay, Mike. Idiom, what's going on? Idiom, how was your day today? LOV means league if. Okay, I guess maybe I'm an old dude, so I don't really quite understand it. Toga, sorry. League if. The 80s were crazy. I liked the 70s music, early 70s, late 60s music. I was like, I don't know, I wasn't into 80s music as much as I was into like Zeppelin and Rush and The Who and all those bands that came out in the 60s and 70s. Oh, League of Villains. Gotcha. Gotcha, Toga. Thank you. Hey, Jay Smart Person. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Do you take lots of selfies in high school? No. No. I was ugly in high school and made fun of in high school. B, good to see you, Pops. I do remember the Soviet Union in the 80s. There was a little scare. We had those weird drills where we would have to get, I don't know if this was 80s or even 70s, where we would have to get under our desk, you know, and I can't remember half the time if it was like because of a bomb or an invasion or because of a tornado. But anyway, I remember the tornado ones from the 80s, but other ones seem to be related to the Cold War, other drills that we had to do. But I don't remember too much about the Soviet Union other than they were evil, you know, because I was a kid, so they were not the good, they weren't good guys. We were the good guys, right? Yeah, autocorrect is painful. What world was this in? What are we talking about, Olivia? Was I a bully at school? No. Well, I was mean to some kids, I think, because I was trying to be cool, because I was picked on all the time. I was like, yeah, I was picked on, so then I felt like I had to do some picking on at some point. But I didn't really, because I was way too skinny. It wasn't like I was that kind of bully, you know. I wasn't a physical bully. Wasn't even a mouthy bully until later, unfortunately. You know, to be honest, I'm not sure if I was ever a bully to someone face to face. Honestly, I don't think I could do that. USSS wasn't much different than modern Russia. Oh, I was, Olivia. Oh my gosh. My friends called between my junior and senior year in high school, when I fully went through puberty and everything, they called it the transformation. My complexion cleared up. I gained 30 pounds and it was all muscle. I changed parting my hair from the middle, you know, parting your hair in the middle in the 80s or the 70s and 80s to parting it on the side. I did that before my senior year. And I got contacts, so I no longer wore glasses and I had contacts. And I was 6'6" and I became 6'7". So I was like one of the tallest, if not the tallest kid in school. And when I came back my senior year, a lot of people did not recognize me. That's how different I looked. That's unbelievable. How can you not recognize a guy that's 6'6" or 6'7" after 3 months? And I think I could no longer see all my ribs my senior year. Oh, me of all people. Oh, gotcha, Olivia. Yeah, I just explained why. Yeah, I was. Oh, you met someone from Yugoslavia, idiom? That's cool. Oh, that's nice. Will T, what's this channel about? So the channel, in the morning, I talk about a verse from the Bible, and in the evening, I talk about anything, whatever comes up. But I do have something to talk about, and let me show you. It's later. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's kind of a question that came up in this book that I'm reading, and I thought it was a very good question. It's called Finding God in Suffering, and it's by Father Christopher Mahar. So the nighttime channel is not about anything. And so I hope that doesn't bother anybody. In the morning, I talk about a passage from the Bible and relate it to our lives and my life specifically. A lot of it, I mean, I kind of do for myself and for other people too. But at night, it's somewhat random, to be honest with you. And I get people from all over the world. That's why I got this clock here with the temperature outside, so people know what it's like here in Central Ohio. Thanks for asking, Will T. Oh, Olivia, that's good. Where spiritual health is mental health and vice versa. That's true. We usually can get on that topic in the evening as well. That's true. Snow, it's about anything you can think of. You can ask me a question, I'll answer it if I want to answer it. It's not too personal. We just vibe here, for real. You want to go back in time and stalk me when I was in school because you're curious. Yeah, it was a weird time of my life. Uh-oh. People know what this is going to happen. I got to look at this. Toga sent a whole bunch of emojis that I got to figure out what they are. Oh, little cat's coming out of a box. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Hey, Bret Hart. How are you? How was your day, Bret? Oh, Olivia already asked that. Oh, it was good. Me, what do I want from my channel? I don't know. You know, if I really had a wish for it, it would be like I would reach a whole bunch of people who didn't know about God or Jesus or what God has done for them, what Jesus has done for them, and how they can accept Christ as their Savior and be saved. I mean, I would think that that is the ultimate goal. Like, I wouldn't want anything else other than that. Do I believe in God? Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. Right-brained and left-brained. Oh, Toga, thanks. You're Central Time. Okay. 7:23 p.m. All right, that's good to know. Oh, by the way, thanks, guys. I reached 200 subscribers. Not that that's a big deal, but anyway. I went from 100 to 200 in about a month, less than a month, the month of January. So that's good. That's good. So thank you, guys. Hey, Univore. My day's going well so far. How about yours? Univore, where are you chiming in from? Snow says 2 times as many as I had when I stopped. Are you talking about my subscribers? That's about how many subscribers I've had since I did stop when I went into the hospital in December. 200 subs. Yeah, idiom. That's true. Let's check out Annie. She's active. She's as close to me as possible. She's underneath the footrest, chomping on something. But she's chill. She got her 2 times of exercise today. Oh, you had 100 subs when you stopped filming? Oh, that's good. How long did you do that, Snow? Idiom asks, what am I going to call you guys? What am I going to call you guys? You mean my core subscribers, the ones who are always here? I don't know, just my gang or my tribe? I don't know. That's a good question. Yours is going very well too. And you're from New Caledonia. Oh my gosh, Univore, that's beautiful. An island a little bit to the right of Australia. So you're in the southern hemisphere. So it's summer for you. So we're at the end of January. It's kind of like, feels like the end of July for us, where you are right now, the end of January. Summertime, that's beautiful. You must be enjoying this time of year, Unibor. Oh, you did 1.5 years, Snow? Oh, that's cool. The Hargettys. You're funny, Olivia. The Hargettys. Yeah, other YouTuber named their subbies. Oh, really? I didn't know they named their subbies. Hargettys. It sounds like for some reason it sounds like some kind of dish or some kind of Italian food or something. I don't know what the heck. I'm thinking spaghetti, maybe. I don't know. That's so funny. Oh, thanks, Toga. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Yeah, Olivia, you're so funny. You guys. Hey, I'm reading this book. Ham and spaghetti, Snow. So, guys, I'm reading this book here. Finding God in Suffering by Father Christopher Mahar. And it's from let's call him, like a non-Catholic. Gave me this book, so it's not a Catholic book or anything like that. It has nothing to do with Catholicism. In fact, the majority of the quotes coming from the New Testament, other than some of the things Jesus did or said, all come from Paul, the Apostle Paul. Hargettys. Okay, Hargettys. Hargettys it is. Here's the... Okay, Toga. Well, thanks for joining. Here's my question. Actually, so when you're reading this book, Finding God in Suffering, the main question is the question we don't really have a great answer to, is when innocent people suffer, right? Like, say, innocent babies or children that don't even know any better. Why do they suffer? Why do they suffer in this world? And that's what this entire book is about. Now, this specific chapter called Innocent Suffering, because it goes over, our own personal suffering, and one could think it's because of our sins that we suffer. And that's how people in the Old Testament thought about suffering before Jesus came. That it had something to do with their sins or their parents' sins or their grandparents' sins. But this book refers to another book by a Dostoevsky, okay? And the book is called The Brothers Karamazov. And there were multiple brothers, I think 3. That's interesting. Just like me, I had 2 brothers. There were 3 of us. Anyway, the middle brother was the intellectual one. And the younger one actually became a monk. So you have an intellect talking to a monk. Okay? And he's really struggling with the fact that, and he's just doing all the talking, that if there's suffering in the world, to have to pay for the original sin and all the sins of humanity just to balance everything out so that we can have heaven, he really struggles with that, and he doesn't want to be part of it. He doesn't want to, because he sees innocent suffering. He sees children suffering. So the middle child, Ivan is his name. Ivan doesn't want anything to do with that plan. He doesn't want someone innocent suffering so that he can go to heaven. So he respectfully to God, nothing against God, but respectfully to God, wants to turn in his ticket sooner rather than later to heaven, because he's so, troubled, deeply troubled by innocent suffering, and the fact that he's thinking that there's this balance that you've got to pay for all this sin through this suffering, and he doesn't want any part of it. So then he asks his younger brother, Alosha, okay, Alosha, Ivan asks Alosha the following question, and I'm asking you guys this question, okay? So I would like you to think about this, and we can talk about this. Ivan says, imagine that you're creating a fabric of human destiny with the object of making men happy in the end, men and women happy in the end, giving them peace and rest at last, but that it was essential and inevitable to torture to death only one tiny creature, and to found that edifice on its unavenged tears. Meaning, this is the fabric of humanity that you're creating, and one tiny creature has to suffer. Would you consent to be the architect on those conditions? Tell me and tell the truth. So would you consent to be the architect on those conditions? Because this is how Ivan is seeing the world. And do innocent, and why do innocent, you know what I mean? The innocent seem to have to suffer. Annie's getting fired up. She's waking up. For the fabric of humanity to be saved for all time, even one tiny creature has to suffer for no reason. Would you be the architect of that edifice? Would you be the creator of that type of world? W champ, I don't know if that means wrestling champ. She could out wrestle me. Yes, she could. If she used her bite, and she's quick and squirmy, it would be a tough match. It would be a tough match. I've wrestled her once on live. And I think I finally subdued her. But she's a good girl. She's such a good girl. I'm very lucky. Idiom. Idiom says yes. Go. Idiom says yes. And Dolly says no because she doesn't think innocents should die. Yeah, she's strong and squirmy. So when I tried to go have her get her nails trimmed, you know, at the vet, they had someone bear hugging her on the side, you know, through her front two legs, and the other arm was around her midsection and bracing them against their own body. And then someone else had her butt, and a third person was trying to trim the nails, and they still could not trim her nails. They gave up. Have you ever heard of a vet giving up on trimming a dog's nails? And it wasn't because she was biting or growling or anything. She was just so squirmy and trying to fight her way out. And all the one vet had to do was hold her one paw with two other people bear hugging her, and they couldn't do it. So I don't know how I'm gonna cut her nails. Hey, thanks, Christopher. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's a really pretty dog. She's a good dog too, which is more important. She's just a good girl. Really kind. Hargettys. Oh, come on, Dolly. What's wrong with that? Weren't you here when that was going on? I just saw Hargettys and almost barfed out my water. Oh no. Cutting my cat's claws. Oh, really? They refused cutting your cat's claws? Wow. That's scary. But yeah, she wasn't mean in any way. It wasn't like she was attacking or biting or growling or anything. She was afraid and she was trying to get away, and she's so strong and squirmy. Yeah, she understands it's playing when we wrestle, so she doesn't bite me, but she could definitely probably do me in if she wanted to. Dolly, don't be a hater. Hey, Average Asia. Average Asia, are you Asia and you changed your name? I don't think I saw your answer last time. Please tell me, are you Asia? Because we had someone on here named Asia, and that's why I'm wondering if you just changed your name from Asia to Average Asia. Please tell me. Oh, you are cranky, Dolly. That's okay. You get up early and you have to deal with children. I don't know how you do that. My ex-wife did that without too much of my support. So it's very difficult. She was a saint. It's not fair, but it's just. Idiom, that's true. That's true. That is true. And when you think about the justness of it, who suffered for all our sins? A completely and totally innocent man, right? But could I be the architect of it? I don't think I could be the architect of it, I'll be honest with you. But then again, I can't see eternity. It's hard to see or envision eternity when I just live in this body and see mortality and see end of life as it is. But that's not the whole thing. It's hard to put that in perspective, right? That we're not living here only on earth and that's it. It goes beyond that forever and ever. So from that perspective, it's maybe easier to be an architect of an edifice or a humanity that is saved in the end, but a tiny, innocent little creature has to suffer. Oh, W Champ, she's never bitten me. No, I mean, not on purpose. You know, I'm so comfortable with her that I'll reach into her mouth to try to get this toy, and she might nip me, but she's never really bitten down on me to do any damage where I had to go to the hospital or anything like that. So she's never, she's 75% pit bull, so she's got a super strong bite. So yeah, she could really do me damage. But I think as soon as she feels her teeth on my finger, she's let up before. So she's only nicked me and cut me, but that's it. Okay, Dolly, thank you. It is Asia. Oh, it is same Asia. Okay, she just fell to average. Or she rose to average. Maybe she's getting better and better. Hey, it's night, Toga. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on it. It's 8 p.m. at night. I'll be on at 7:30 in the morning Eastern time tomorrow. Annie, what are you doing? Annie. Yeah, she's cute. Her coat is also really cool because she has a white undercoat and a black overcoat, so there's a lot of depth to her. Just looks kind of cool. Arthur wants to buy me a horse. Why? So it'll look like a normal dog next to me because I'm 6'8"? My daughter has a horse. What? Annie. Annie, what are you chewing on? You are really chomping on that thing. She's got some energy back. So I take her out in the morning when I do my live, and then we go to the dog park in the afternoon. Oh, now she when she hears that, she pays attention. We go to the dog park in the afternoon, and then I recently had to give her a bath because it is an absolute mud mess there. There's no grass. All the snow and ice melted. It's just a muddy mess. Matt's horse story arc is going to be great. Well, I don't know why you guys want me to have a horse and what's so funny about that. I'm missing something. Oh, thanks, Olivia. I appreciate it. Oh, I should say that. Thanks for liking my live, guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please do so. And I'm supposed to be asking that too, but I hate asking that. Do you think intention matters? Like if you do the same good thing, but out of only wanting to help or out of selfish reasons? Yes, W Champ, intention matters. I think intention matters. But I was told by a pastor recently, if you only, like, when you do something, you probably have mixed motives, right? You probably have many motives at different levels or different weightings, of what the motive is or how strongly you're motivated to do something. There's different factors with different weightings. But if you wait to do something to where all your motives are perfect and pure, you'll probably never do anything. So intention matters, but I don't think you should ever wait till you absolutely have zero selfish reasons or intentions, because you might never do anything then. Oh my, wait, do you want to say hi? Do you want us to tell everybody hi? What do you want, Annie? What? You want to play? Do you want to play? Are you biting me? No bite. No bite. Good girl. Ohio Mad Cowboy 2025. Actually, I just thought you guys made me, Dolly, that made me think of something. I was riding my daughter's horse, and it was a thoroughbred or a quarter horse. I can't remember. It was a huge horse. And I got on it and they took a picture of it and I made it look like a pony. It was ridiculous. I look so big on a horse. It looks stupid. Oh, Olivia, why can't you stay at your grandparents tomorrow night? And where do they live, by the way? Where do your grandparents live? All right, Snow, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for finding Orangey. And hopefully it won't rain too bad tomorrow, and I'll get you your short at the dog mud park. We'll do the dog mud park. Oh, you missed rain? Yeah, you probably missed rain. You're not used to snow down there, Olivia. Oh, Frank's offering to help. Next time he's over, he'll bring some blankets and comforters and sit down with Annie and comfort her, and maybe I can trim her. I'll definitely take her to the dog park right before that, Frank, just to like get all the energy out. I'll even let her stay there for an hour and a half if I have to, just to totally knock her out. And I can leave some high value treats with you. You can give her high value treats while we're doing it. That's very kind of you. Frank the legend. Do you think being do you think being transparent with your intentions is the key? That's a good point, W Champ. I think being transparent with your intentions is key. Just being honest. And I think that's where that one pastor was talking about. He was honest with his own intentions, which weren't 100% pure, when he was talking with someone else. I think another pastor. And that's when he learned that as well. Yeah, being transparent with your intentions is key. So knowing from what place you're coming from, and then others, if you're helping them, they know what place you're coming from. Oh, your younger brother has a fever? That's not good. I don't even know where Independence is. I know where Independence is in Cleveland, Ohio. I didn't know there was an Independence down there. Yeah, if you live anywhere near California, Dolly, my God, you guys need rain. Annie's going bananas over here. Oh my gosh. This should be a poll. Tell them how many blankets and comforters I find and wash. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start a poll. Okay, I just started a poll. Hopefully I typed it in correctly. Annie needs a horse to play with. What happened to Arthur? Who is Arthur? Did Arthur ask that one question? I don't know. That was good. That was a good question. I want to buy you a horse. Yeah, I don't know. Let's put it this way. Here's Frank. He owns a car wash, right? A self-serve car wash. So it's not like a car wash where they just drive and never get out of their car. They have to get out of their car. So they get out of their car and they're encouraged to use the vacuum first to clean out their car because the vacuum is just outside the bay. So they can pay for the vacuum, clean out their car, and throw all kind of trash or whatever's in their car that they don't want, and then pull into the bay and wash their car. A lot of people, I think, come there, maybe not even to wash their car, but to clean out their car and just pull a bunch of stuff out of their car and throw it in the trash. Because we find anything and everything in that trash. There's probably something that you couldn't name that hasn't been found in the trash. A non-living thing, let's put it that way. I don't want to even imagine or talk about living things, but there's like so much stuff. So the amount of blankets and comforters, how many does Frank find per year? Arthur's out horse shopping. How do you dress for cold weather? Like, for example, where we live when the sun comes out. Yeah, that's true. The sun does warm things up big time. I'd rather be warm than cold, though, so I just dress. I'm always got a hat and gloves on and even a neck warmer just to keep my head warm. Because you can always take your hat off and your gloves off to cool off. But yeah, it's usually cloudy here in central Ohio. We don't get much sun. Yeah, that's how he finds blankets. It's like those big, 33-gallon or 40-gallon drums, 50-gallon maybe even drums that he has. There's 3 of them next to each vacuum. They just get filled with all kind of stuff. I found a backpack, almost seemed like a brand new backpack filled with some random tools that somebody didn't want anymore. So I just pulled it out of the trash and I washed the backpack and kept it. Kept the backpack and all the tools in it, sandpaper and everything. I'm like, why would people just throw this stuff away? I don't understand it. Frank doesn't understand it either. People just like, so wasteful. But yeah, there are all these blankets and he has a washer and dryer there and he just does load after load after load, washes them on hot water with bleach. So even if they're colored, he washes them in bleach, just to clean them because you don't know what's on them, just totally disinfect them, dries them on hot, and donates a lot of it. It's absolutely insane what people throw away. And this is not a wealthy neighborhood either. So this neighborhood, these people should not be throwing this stuff away. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, layers is good. That's true, Sandwich. Dress in layers. And then always wear something that you can zip or unzip, right? Even like this has got 4 buttons at the top. So if I'm really getting hot, excuse me, I can just unbutton it, open up my collar and let it breathe a little bit, take my hat off, take my gloves off, unzip my jacket. That kind of stuff helps. Layers with zippers or buttons or snaps, you know. Yeah, you don't have to change, but you just need to like open it up, open up your coat, unsnap, you know, this pullover that I'm wearing, you know. Backpack sounds like I found hidden evidence. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there are people making a quick getaway. I think a lot of it, I mean, Frank's found numerous wallets, so it's obvious that they're stealing from people, taking the money out, sometimes the credit cards, sometimes not, and then just throw a wallet with an ID and all the other cards and stuff in his trash. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You own a car wash, you tend to, seems like you tend to see the worst part of humanity. Oh, you thought of Luigi's backpack. I like how you said you called Frank Mario because someone called Frank Mario yesterday because of the way he's dressed. And that's true. He dresses like he's working and he's working at his car wash. Could donate to a battered women's shelter. Oh, that was Olivia who said that about Frank. Yeah, that was funny. There's 6 votes. And we're going to let Frank answer it once. Well, we have 6 people on and we have 6 votes. So I'm going to end the poll. But first, let's look at the results. So if you haven't voted, please vote. It's been up for 7. It says it's been up for 7 minutes now. How many blankets and comforters does Frank find every year? 10, 25, 50, or too many to count? And we're going to let Frank answer which one was closest here. 17% of the people said 10. So I'm assuming that, yeah, that's like one person said 10, 2 people said 25, 1 person said 50, and 2 people said too many to count. And I'm going to end this poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, good. It shows up there for you guys to see. Idiom says 75. All right, Frank. What would you say if you had to come up with some kind of number? How many blankets and comforters do you find in a year at your car wash? What would you say? You're the only one who could truly answer that. I don't know what I would vote. Maybe I would vote 50. But I've been there before, so that's not fair. It's kind of cheating. Yeah, W Champ, that's smart. Ski underlayers and a hoodie, that's smart. Robert, hey Robert. Robert says 2 or 3. Blast off. How was your day, Robert? W Champ. All right, I'm waiting for Frank to answer. How many blankets and comforters does Frank find every year at his car wash? Frank might not be listening. He might not have the audio on. I don't know. If he doesn't, I gotta put this. Can someone type for me? I can't add to my own chat. Ask Frank how many. Just go. So Frank, how many comforters do you find a year? Frank is checking his spreadsheets. I really wish Frank had spreadsheets. I think he would. Oh, you guys wouldn't believe. Actually, tomorrow's poll is also going to be about Frank's car wash. If we can get Frank to answer this one, it's a classic question. You guys won't believe it. The answer. Actually, I might not believe the answer of these blankets and comforters. Thank you, Idiom. I appreciate it. Asking Frank that question, maybe he'll see it. Hey, Morgan. Fitted or flat spread sheets? Those are found too at the car wash. Not as frequently as towels and blankets and comforters. It's actually unbelievable. That place is, I don't know. Uh-oh, someone likes Morgan's profile pic. I'm gonna have to zoom in. You know what that means. Screen grab. That is nice. That is funny. That is so funny. Oh, it's a doodle you did. You find less than 25 a year? Are you kidding me? I would have thought it would have been a lot higher. So the closest number is probably 25. I know it's more than 10. I've probably gotten 10 from Frank. No, I haven't gotten 10 from Frank. That would be an excuse. Yeah, the rags are ridiculous. You've got 1 billion rags. You give them to me, Annie. Well, I might be confusing him with towels. He gets so many rags and towels. It's absurd. But he does get blankets and comforters. Yeah, you got to do that. I mean, they're in the trash, you know. I mean, what else are you going to do? You're washing them, you're spending energy on hot water, on a heavy wash with bleach and detergent to clean them, and then you dry them. It's crazy. The rags are ridiculous. There's like entire loads of rags. Frank could probably do a load of rags in a big washer and dryer once a week. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of rags a year. Yeah, that's terrible. Those people that are looking at people's porches and doorsteps for packages and stealing them and then hoping they can use it or would like them, and then if they don't, they don't even return them. They just go throw them in the trash and cars at Frank's car wash. It's just ridiculous. Can't believe people just act like that. And that is super sweet. Yeah, the delivery items surely were stolen. Morgan's little emoji, the little doodle that that's so funny. Morgan, I don't know, Morgan, are you male or female? Have to ask, because I know Morgan females and I know Morgan that are male. In fact, my favorite movie, Morgan Freeman, The Shawshank Redemption. Morgan Fairchild, the actress. Oh, you're female, okay. But you were named after an older guy. I thought maybe you were named after Morgan Fairchild. Nighttime, she's calming back down a little bit. She got her little bit of energy out and all her chewing. Annie? Annie. Hi, babe. You're so cute. You're so... Her black is so black in the places where she's pure black, and her white is so white. It's just amazing. And then she's got the white undercoat coming out, makes her look gray, multi-dimensional. Just a cutie. Cutie patootie. Who's my celebrity crush? Oh boy. All right, I've got a couple of them. Oh, let's see, W-Champ. We got few people in the town that go around every day looking for stuff. They find TVs, PC parts, furniture. That's still good. It's crazy how people just throw good shit away. Yeah, it is crazy how people throw good stuff away. It's unbelievable. It's just wasteful. My celebrity crush, my first one and my one probably even to this day, although I don't see her too much anymore on the internet when I'm, surfing the internet or looking at the news. Annie, stop. Good girl. Is Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron. I don't think it's Theron. It's spelled Theron. I think she's from South Africa or something like that. I don't know. Charlize was my first one, and then my second one was Scarlett Johansson. So those two, Charlize and Scarlett, two unique names on top of it. South African. Oh, okay. Thanks, Idiom. Who asked me that question? Dolly. I want to know Dolly's celebrity crush. I'd like to know Dolly's celebrity crush. Annie. Hi. Hi, babe. You want to come up here? Come on. There's a kiss for you. Oh. What? W-Champ, Dua Lipa. Oh yeah, she was Georgina back in the day. I like blondes. I don't necessarily look for blondes. I guess it could be because I named those two. Magnum PI. Man, that's a good eye for the ladies. Olivia, Scarlett Johansson in all caps. That's such a W. Yeah. Dua Lipa and Madison Beer. I don't know Madison Beer. How old is Annie Morgan? Annie is 9 months old. Well, more 9.5 now. 9.5 months old. Oh, Dolly, yours are weird. Jeremy Irons. I don't even know Jeremy Irons. David Duchovny, I know. I forgot the show that he did, one of those like sci-fi shows or s- like tracking down ghosts or something like that. I can't remember, but I know who David Duchovny is. They're not that weird. Jeremy Irons, though, I don't even know. Also, Benedict Cumberbatch. Don't know that. Oh, yeah, unfamiliar names. So true. Morgan, getting excited. Yes. Charlize is gorgeous. She's just absolutely beautiful. Just striking. What's wrong? What do you want? What? What? Listen to her sounds. That's the husky. She talks like crazy. That's kind of funny. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not. I hear you, but we're not going outside right now. Not right now. Morgan knows. Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch is a good one. I'll have to look that one up. Sherlock Holmes and Doctor Strange. X-Files. That's right, Dolly. X-Files. Thank you. And Madison Beer. Okay, I'll look at Madison Beer. I don't know Benedict, no. Jeremy Irons is like 80 now. Tim Roth. I don't know Tim Roth. 90s Matthew Perry. Yeah, she is funny. She talks like a husky. She gave up, though. She gave up. I feel bad. Oh, you thought Matthew Perry was good looking? Yeah. Idiom's first crush was Bob Ross. Oh, that's funny. Idiom, happy mistakes. Madison Beer is too young for Matt. Probably. Probably. So is Dua Lipa, I believe. Yeah, I have a daughter. She's 17. Just a tad. Yeah. That's interesting, you guys. Madison Beer. What? Okay, let me ask this. Madison Beer does what? Does she sing? Does she act? And what movie or TV shows was she in? And the same thing with that Cumberbatch. I forgot what his first name was. Cumberbatch. Is it like is he a, what type of entertainer? I'm guessing he's some kind of entertainer. What does he do? She sings. Oh God, we're getting this. This is coming fast. And he's an actor. Okay, thank you. Sherlock and Strange are two of his characters. Okay, thank you. Oh, a British actor. A British actor. Mark Zuckerberg, really? Wow. I would have never guessed. I would have never thought I would see Mark Zuckerberg on this chat. Idiom, I question you. Yeah. You have a very specific type. That's too funny. He's adorably socially awkward and evil. Love it. Nice. I want a socially awkward and evil partner. Good girl. You sound like the dorky kid in the corner writing love notes in a notebook in a 2010s teen movie. Idiom. That's too funny. Olivia's pretty funny today. How you doing, Annie? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh, as long as I get her out twice a day, we're good. Hey, I brought up that question that I was reading from the book that I was reading today, and then we did that one poll from Frank because Frank, all the stuff that I got from Frank, I've talked about. So you remember the Payne Stewart framed piece and the golf club. And then we played that game yesterday, and then we went through 3 scrapbooks. Is Elon next? Socially awkward and evil. Elon Musk. That's perfect. Idiom, no way. Dolly, very specific, Olivia. F no. You guys are funny. No Elon. I wouldn't think Dolly would go for that. I wouldn't think Dolly would go for that. That's too funny. But yeah, I want to thank Frank for all that stuff. Oh, and those instruments too. We have those instruments. But soon he's probably going to help me with another instrument, my piano. So hopefully I will I might be able to get that, not tomorrow, but a week from Friday. So not this Friday, but next Friday. I might have a piano, depending on the weather, though. I don't know what the weather's going to be like that day. We can't move a piano in the snow and ice. That would be too dangerous. That's true. Olivia's like, but Zuckerberg, like, yeah, I can't wait to play piano a little bit. Idiom, I do have a therapist. I can send info to you. That's funny. Do I like gambling? No. Not really, not at all, actually. You would think everybody would find it fun at some point. I just don't. I think it's because I know that in the long term, I will lose money. It's just that simple. So it doesn't make sense to me. Too logical, I guess. Too logical. Of course, I like it when I win, but even then, I would never choose to go gambling, or I would never choose to go to yeah. Moral of the story: Idiom likes the social rejects. Carlton Banks. It was his dance moves. What is going on now? You do not want to see me dance. I cannot dance. What type of music do I enjoy playing? I like classical. You know, Bach, Mozart, Beethoven. And then I took 1 year playing Scott Joplin, like jazz. Um, yeah, I enjoy classical piano. You know, I mean, yeah, I can play pop, and I played some rock tunes and things like that. But I just, I'd rather play classical piano, play the piece myself, you know. Steve Carroll. You guys are insane now. What's going on? Just be careful if you get a gig where you have to play blindfolded. Oh man, I probably can't play blindfolded. It is a lively chat. It's out of control. Dolly, okay, done with crushes. Dolly's like, stop. Kramer. Or even worse than Kramer, George from Seinfeld. Oh. It's like the dudes nobody really likes. Allison Hannigan seems nice. Oh my gosh. Who said stop the. Who said done with crushes? That was Dolly. It doesn't seem. Dolly, it's not stopping. It's just not stopping. Kramer was classic, though. Oh my goodness. But he wasn't evil, he was just awkward. Oh my. So, everybody looking forward to the weekend? Friday's tomorrow. Any plans tomorrow? Or tomorrow evening? Oh, look at W Champ trying to keep the crush going. All right, B. Have a good night, B. Thanks for joining. I feel like I'm in a middle school hallway on steroids. Your ex got compared to Julia Louis-Dreyfus and hated it. Oh, why? She was pretty. Morgan would take George Can't Stand Ya Costanza over Tom Cruise any day. That's funny. Yeah, Tom Cruise is. He just doesn't sound like a nice husband anyway. I don't know. Movie Castaway. I've heard the movie. I don't know what it's about. Oh, what's your short story? With Tom Hanks, Castaway. I didn't see the movie, I don't think. No, I didn't. Oh, tomorrow you have your one glass of wine. Nice, Dolly. Oh, yeah, I just probably didn't want to be associated with the Elaine character. That's probably why. I think I had 2 glasses of wine today. And after I had 2, I realized I probably should only have 1. I want to hear what Olivia's got to say. Here we go. Okay, the movie's majority him stranded on an island with no talking. No talking. Really? That's an interesting movie. You chose it for a college assignment on conversations. Well, if he went crazy because he was all by himself and didn't have anybody to talk to, then maybe you could write about that. Oh my gosh. Castaway was your ex and your first movie date, your first date movie. That's funny. Where nothing is said. Would you recommend spending your life savings in the casino? No. Should I? Should I go to the casino and spend my life savings? I probably could and wouldn't care anymore. Dolly, you wish you could lay around at a beach resort this weekend, but alas, yeah, that would be nice. That's funny. That is true. There probably are no movies except that one where there's no dialogue and you chose that movie. You obviously probably saw Tom Hanks was in it. Maybe it just came out or something. And it had good reviews, and you're like, oh, I'll pick that movie so that I can watch it. You fluff that paper so bad. That is so weird. You should have just told your professor or teacher and picked another movie. It was in the approved movie list for the assignment? Are you kidding? That's strange. There must have been an angle you could have taken. Uh-oh. What's up, Annie? Do you have to go outside? Do you have to go outside, Annie? You're not answering. You're just like putting your head down. That's not very helpful. People will pay a pony to let it bite them. I missed my own dark humor. I can't even remember what my dark humor was about, what I was joking about. Annie, you need to go outside. Oh, now I know what you were talking about, idiom, I think. Yeah. You got a B on it? Hi. Morgan, man's internal dialogue and struggle with self. Look at Annie. She's really. What is going on here? No bite. You're a cutie. Are you a cutie? Oh, hold on. Okay, guys. She looks. She wants my attention. She might have to go outside. My dog's sleeping on the body pillow next to me, like out. That's kind of cool, Olivia. Cutie needy baby. Yeah. Beer tub before. Beer tub. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, we're at 17 likes. Wow. Yeah, she is. She gets sassy. She can talk. She got her husky. She does like the low growl and the huffing and puffing with her cheeks. It's kind of funny. Do you have to go outside? Annie, do you have to go outside? Not sure. She does let me know, which is good. And she does let me know when she has to go outside. So I really appreciate it, actually. She's a good girl. All right, guys, I think I'm going to let her out. But thanks for hanging with me today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, she went over and stood by the door. I'm going to have to let her out. Thanks again for all the likes and the. I know there's one subscriber. I appreciate it. 18. That's true. That's a lot. Thank you, guys. It was fun hanging out. It's an old tradition in Europe. It's literally a hot tub, but beer, and you can drink as much as you want from a separate keg. That sounds really strange. Well, I hope you guys have a great night and sleep well. And Idiom, Morgan, W Champ, nice to meet some of you new guys or gals out there. Morgan, W Champ, I appreciate it. And I'm going to look up some of these names when I get off here. Olivia, Dolly, Idiom, Sandwich. Everybody have a good night, okay? Annie and I are going to sign off. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.